action in EA Sports. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. And here we go. The puck is dropped, and we are underway. And he takes the feed. Passes it over. Gets in front of a one-timer. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. And sneaks in and grabs possession. St. Paul's got control of it now from their own end. With the blast. Oh, lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. Here we go. Odd man rush here. With the blast. Oh, he got thunderstruck on that hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Alberta's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed from the left side. Quick pass across to Brandon. And a nice save there as play continues. St. Paul's in now. On the backhand, and he scores! St. Paul's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, there has been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
He might have a step here. All alone! He scores! What a shot! St. Paul's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Havens won possession. Handles the pass at center. Here's a shot. Oh, and a huge save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. St. Paul's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Bees will play it from the defensive zone. Quick feed to Sawatsky. Here they are on the attack. Nice feed from the right wing. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Cuts to the paint. Nice save from point-blank range.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Alberta's regained possession of the puck. Moves it to Sawatsky. Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
The Bees take possession in the defensive end. Brandon's got it in the offensive zone. It's in! He scores! Here in the late goings of the period, Alberta's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. There's the whistle, and here comes the penalty shot. And here he comes from center. Play is done. Penalty shot is over. Simply put, can't do that. Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Alberta's got possession here in their own end. Brandon's got it into offensive territory. Moves behind the net. Oh, look at this. easily turned aside by Wagner.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Hammers the one-timer. Oh, brings it off the crossbar. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. A little welcome sock'em on the play. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Alberta's had a strong first period, James. I mean, they owned the puck. They managed it well. They just weren't able to convert as many times as they wanted to. But they can trust the process and continue those habits. They'll get back in the game.
Sends it out in front, and that goes off a stick. With the stop. Great reflexes, another save.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Denies him on the play. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Lehman found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Brandon's crossed the line and gained the zone. Rejected by the blocker. There's a textbook body contact there. Strong hit on the play. He's got a step. He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
We got a whistle offside to call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Puck Nation's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. St. Paul's got the puck against the half wall. Denies him, he got all of it. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Here's an opportunity. Oh, and he makes another save.
Lehman's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
It's in the back of the net. He scores!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Alberta's changed the complexion of this game here in period number 2 with that goal. What's the strategy now here, Pounder?
Well, it's continue to push, and you want to dictate pace right off of the face-off. You're within striking distance. You have your opponent on their heels. You got to attack.
Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. St. Paul's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Cuts into the paint. Stopped by the goaltender.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move him, separate him from the puck. but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
On man rush. Shot! And that one's stopped. Alberta's got possession of the puck. Slides it quickly to Cobbs. Tap dances around the check. Gets a piece of it with the chopper.
I love the way he recognizes the space between him and the defender, and he uses a magic set of mitts to change the angle of that shot. That's a high-danger scoring chance.
The Bees look to start the transition game. Here's a chance, and he snags that one with the glove. St. Paul's got a hold of the puck. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Cobbs will play it to the corner. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Makes some space. Poked away in the defensive end. Heyman's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind and he's going to be the foundation tonight.
As play continues, this place is still positively getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save and everyone around you is appreciative.
40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. They have dropped the puck here in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Bees don't need to change their game plan, James. I mean, they're trailing by 1 goal, but they found a way to own the puck for the majority of the game, and this is a good sign anytime you're holding the puck. Now it's about being opportunistic and finding a way to get some net front presence and put one by the tender.
Lehman's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Brandon's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. Here they come on the attack. From the neutral zone now. Finley's got it in the defensive end. Slides it across. And kept that one out of the net. Slides it diagonally to Sawatsky. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Big time stop there. Unstoppable. Off the post. Oh, he gets hit again. Well, this is a stop. He goes up the rebound and chucks it home.
Well, that goal is not just about the offense, but the energy that it provides. I mean, all you have to do is have a look at the bench, and you can recognize how much he means to this room.
Alberta's got some fight in them tonight. Here we go, all tied up in the third.
Yeah, these games are great, James, especially when they go back and forth right into the third period. And finally, they're taking advantage of the puck possession that they've had and cashing in on some opportunities.
Takes a shot. Lehman's going to hang on for a whistle. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck Nations won the faceoff. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Sends a pass in front. And that's stopped. Moves it quickly over to Amon. Alberta's got possession of the puck. St. Paul's ready to go on the attack. Moves the puck up to Cobbs. Moves inside. And he keeps that one out.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
More than half the frame has been played here. It's all tied up. Here's a short pass to Brandon. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. Poked away by Cobbs. Brandon's gained the line and on the attack. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Alberta's at the line. The Bees looking against the half wall. St. Paul's got the puck. Finley's got the puck along the wing. Takes the pass. Dishes it off. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. With possession along the wall. Quick shot! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. They've got numbers here. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Heyman's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Quick pass to Finley. Comes up with the stop. Alberta's got a hold of the puck now. Brandon's carrying it ahead. Alberta's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And the puck leaves the zone. Loose puck and he's in all alone. And makes the save. Alberta's got a hold of it along the wall. Gains the zone through the middle. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Hobbs gets a thumbs up to try anything he wants offensively. That's how gifted and creative he is. But as he does this move, he gets a little too nifty. He might have wanted to keep it a little simpler as he's unable to get by.
Alberta's playing it through center. They've got numbers here. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Puck scooped up by Brandon. Dishes it to Sawatsky. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. There's the horn. Neither team giving an inch to each other tonight, and so we'll go to overtime next. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. It is put up or shut up. The puck is dropped here in overtime. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Shoves the puck away. Sawatsky's taking it from his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Cobbs. Tries to get it over to Brandon. And they'll dump it in. St. Paul's got the puck in their own end. That's moved up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
St. Paul's on the attack. The Bees gain control of it. Sawatsky's moving the puck through his own zone. Feeds it over. Puck Nation's got the puck. The Bees gain possession along the wall. Picks up the puck in his own end. Nice zone entry on the left side. The Bees gain possession in their own end. St. Paul's got the puck along the wall. And a great read to turn that play aside. He got on that hit. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot! Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Skates to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Taken by Cobbs. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Quick feed to Cobbs. St. Paul's got it in their own zone. Along the half wall with the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Tries to feed it over to Brandon. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Well, James, it's overtime, and I love the fact that he's emptying the tank here. There may not be much left, but he is digging in deep to find it, and that's what you have to do. You have to stay on the gas pedal, and you got to find a way to impose, to drive play, and not be afraid of making mistakes. You got to attack, and that's what he's doing.
Puck Nations won the draw in the neutral zone. St. Paul's got it along the wall. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Alberta's won the draw. Looks to make a play over to Brandon. Avoids the poke check. Down on a stick! And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. And it's a quick pass to Amon. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Across the line from center. He's got a stick. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Turns him away. Picked up along the wall by Amon. On the backhand in front. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Nice poke check. St. Paul's gained possession along the boards. Amon's got the puck in his own zone. And that's picked off by Cobbs. Moves it to Amon. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, wow. Denied by the goaltender. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Finley's got it now deep inside his own end. St. Paul's got the puck along the wall. And a great save. The Bees will play it in their own end. Oh, he got dumped right over the boards.
Oh, that's a bit of a walk of shame, isn't it, James? He wasn't ready for that hit, and he winds up in the opponent's bench. That's a tough one.
And there's the horn. Overtime, still solving nothing, so we will keep the good times rolling. We'll get a clean sheet of ice, and we'll continue to search for a winner right after this. You love these moments of drama if you're a sports fan, and overtime is set to get underway. A sink-or-swim moment lies ahead for both sides. Overtime continues. For the win! Oh, we are still tied! What a stop!
Amon's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Amon's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Puck picked up by Cobbs. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here he is, in close. Big time stop with the glove.
Layman's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. A critical draw here. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Drives to the crease.